Welcome to Brunswick Now. I'm your host this month, Megan Reeves. This month is all about community organizations and events. First, we'll speak with Gail Todd from the Holden Beach Beautification Club about their plant sale and the Seaside Garden Tour. Then we'll speak with Steve Goodwin from Brunswick County Parks and Rec. He'll discuss the Special Olympic Games that are happening this month. And finally, we'll talk all about Relay for Life happening in May with Alicia Sides and Erica O'Brien. Stay with us for the next half hour as we bring you Brunswick Now.
Welcome to Brunswick Now, ATMC TV, Channel 3, bringing you the best of Brunswick.
Let's first welcome President of the Holden Beach Beautification Club, Gail Todd. Gail, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Megan. Appreciate the opportunity.
It's so nice to have you here. Spring's in the air. We're seeing all these beautiful flowers blooming. I know that you all have a lot to do with that, and you love spending your time with these beautiful flowers. Tell me a little bit about the Holden Beach Beautification Club.
Okay. Holden Beach Beautification Club started as a committee with the town of Holden Beach back in 1990. But in 1993, we separated and became a nonprofit organization. And now we have 52 members.
Wow.
And the way that you become a member of Holden Beach is that you own property on the island or have had ownership in a property on the island at some time.
And Holden Beach is not only on a city level, but also last year you all joined the state garden club and also the National Garden Club. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, we did join the State Garden Club and the National Garden Club last year. And they offer so many rewards and recognition for competing in different categories concerning gardening or photography and so forth. And we have entered 4 of those contests this year.
Okay.
And we won't know until March if we won anything.
And which categories did you all enter?
We entered the yearbook, which I happen to have brought one today. And we entered the seasonal decorations of a private or public entrance like the town hall. We completely did a new landscaping project, and we entered photos in the state contest for calendars.
Okay. And what all does the yearbook include inside?
The yearbook is done once a year, and it has programs that will show the members what's coming up during the year. It lists all the members. It shows all the responsibilities of all the officers and has the bylaws in it as well.
Okay, so this is the Holden Beach Beautification Club Bible.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And you all are going to be putting on a plant sale soon. Can you tell me a little bit about your plant sale?
I can. We're so excited because this is our first plant sale, and our whole community is so supportive. Town of Holden Beach, the Merchants Association, realtors, and the residents have really shown so much support for us. April the 14th is our plant sale, and it's from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on that Saturday. It will be located at the EOC building at Holden Beach, which is the Emergency Operating Center, and that's located right past Food Lion. And you'll be able to see it. We'll have flags out and directional signs. And thanks to the town of Holden Beach, we have a huge banner hanging on the building as well.
Great. And this is rain or shine then?
Rain or shine, because it is inside.
Perfect. And what types of plants should people see at the show?
Well, these plants are homegrown by all of the members of the club. Now, we have 52 members, so we have a lot of plants being grown on the island, so you know they will withstand the heat and the salt air.
Perfect.
We'll also have shrub plants there and some native plants that are only found in that area.
I look forward to seeing them.
Well, we hope you can come.
And the funds for the plant sale, what exactly do they go towards?
Now, the funds for the plant sale will go towards a beautification of all the parks and the gardens that are located on Holden Beach.
Okay. And I know you have another event coming up in May. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
I can. Again, this is very exciting for Holden Beach Beautification Club. This is our first garden tour on the island, and it's Holden Beach Beautification Club presents Seaside Gardens. And it is May the 19th, and it's from 1 to 4 p.m. That is on a Saturday.
Okay.
We have 8 private, beautiful gardens on the island, and we're also including 5 refurbished parks and gardens that are on the island. We have done a lot of major improvements and refurbishing on the parks and gardens, so we want everyone to see them, to find out where they are, and to enjoy them all through the year.
And how may tickets be purchased for the tour?
The tickets for the garden tour will be available the day of the event. We have a large pavilion underneath the bridge at Holden Beach, and that's where the tickets will be sold. And the tickets are $10 each.
Joining us now is Steve Goodwin with the Brunswick County Parks and Recreation. Steve, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And Steve, what is your position with Brunswick County Parks and Rec?
I'm the Special Populations Coordinator for Parks and Recreation.
All right, and what all does the county do for special populations athletes?
Yeah, that's a great question. We do quite a bit. Within our Special Populations Division, it's really a two-part program. One half focuses on therapeutic recreation programs, such as therapeutic horseback riding, therapeutic aquatics. We do music and dance programs. The other side of the program focuses on Special Olympics.
Okay. And speaking of Special Olympics, there are games that take place throughout the year.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
And what kinds of sports are offered through the Special Olympics?
We offered 9 of the 21 Olympic-type sports, currently recognized by Special Olympics North Carolina. They range anywhere from alpine skiing, aquatics, what we call athletics, which is really track and field. We also do basketball, bocce, cheerleading, bowling, soccer, softball, quite a few.
So pretty much take your pick.
That's it. We're a year-round program.
Great. And the Spring Special Olympics are coming up soon. Tell us a little bit about
Sure. That's our one-day event that we're really known for. That's the traditional track and field day events that people are most familiar with. It's about a 6 to 7 hour program that we do for athletes of all ages that come from all over the county. Typically we have anywhere from 300 to about 325 registered athletes, and by the time we add our volunteers, we're usually in excess of about 500 people. Wow. And for the last 4 years we've done the event at Town Creek Park in Winnebago on Highway 17. It's a great venue for us. It has everything that we need to make the day very special for our athletes.
And when does it take place this year?
This year it's going to be on April the 20th.
Okay.
Opening ceremonies begin at 9:45.
And is that a Saturday or?
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday. Okay, great. Yep. And what types of sports can people expect to see when they come to the spring?
Sure. Spring Games focuses on track and field type events. There's 3 different competitive divisions. There's what's known as the athletic division, there's the developmental division, and of course the wheelchair division.
Okay. And are there any other types of activities that can be expected?
Sure. We do a huge cookout, a big barbecue lunch for all the athletes and volunteers. We have a DJ. Jim Manette comes out and spins all the hits for the athletes. They love to dance and enjoy the music. We do what's known as Olympic Town, which is sort of a sideline event that offers arts and crafts, creative type activities for the athletes. Once they finish their activities, it gives them a chance to go over and see what's happening there and enjoy what we have to offer.
And actually, I think we have some footage from a previous year's event, so let's go ahead and take a look at that now.
Okay.
I'd like to introduce Mr. Stephen Goforth to present the Special Olympics North Carolina Athletes Oath. You ready, Stephen? Let's do it.
Repeat after me. Let me win. If I cannot win, let me be brave and attempt. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so brave the sweet hair at the twilight stands gleaming, whose are stripes and bright stars through the perilous fly. All the ramblers we watch was so glamorously screaming.
Up next, Alicia Sides and Erica O'Brien of the Relay for Life of Brunswick County. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on today. So you all are here to talk about Relay for Life. A lot of people have a very strong bond with Relay for Life, and maybe it's touched their lives. For those that are watching that have not heard of Relay for Life, can you give us a little bit of a background?
Relay for Life is the main fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. It's actually a community base, which is done completely by volunteers. And each Relay for Life is very unique to where it's at. If you went to one here in Brunswick County and then went to New Hanover County, it's two completely different events. It's going to be completely different. The atmosphere, the entertainment, everything's going to be completely different.
Okay. And what are your all's positions within Relay for Life?
I am on the executive committee, which is the main group. There's 3 of us who help make sure everything comes together for the main event.
Okay.
And I am their staff partner. I work for the American Cancer Society, and I help them with some just basic overview logistical issues and just kind of the basic how to get things going and getting items that they need for their event.
Of course. And when and where will the Relay for Life be held this year in Brunswick County?
It will be at West Brunswick High School on May 4th and 5th, which is a Friday and Saturday. So it will start at 6 p.m. on Friday and run until noon on Saturday.
Great. I'm sure everyone's looking forward to a fun weekend event. Tell us a little bit about the timeline. When is the opening ceremony for Relay for Life?
Opening ceremony starts at 6 p.m. Friday night.
Okay. And there's a survivor lap and then also the closing ceremony. When do they take place?
Survivor lap starts right after the opening ceremony. That's where the first lap will be done by the survivors. Second lap will be the caregivers. And then the third lap is when we ask all of our teams to join in support of our survivors and the caregivers. And then the closing ceremony will start at noon on Saturday.
So it'll be a fun, full day, 24-hour packed event.
Not quite 24, but
Not
yeah.
quite?
Not quite. We're working on getting to 24. We will be at 24 soon.
Okay. And how many teams typically participate in Relay for Life?
We have anywhere. Last year we had 70 teams. This year our goal is 80 teams. We're not quite there yet, but we're still working on it. We're still getting new teams, so we're going to make the goal.
And I know the teams have a lot of fun with this. They get a theme together. They all dress alike and do the laps together. It's more a bonding experience too within the teams. The high school gets highly involved, as we've seen the past couple years, and I'm sure everyone has a great time with it.
Most definitely. This year our theme is Carnival for a Cure. So some people might have seen our teams out dressed as clowns, especially if you went to any of the parades, the Christmas parades, you saw us out there as clowns. So that's, you know, we're riding with that theme. We're clowning for a cure, and, you know, we're going to get there with some laughs along the way.
That'll be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm sure there'll be some face painting involved with that too.
Most definitely.
And what did we raise last year for Relay?
Last year, Brunswick County raised just over $292,000.
That's amazing.
They were the only county in our area, which consists of 17 counties and 18 events, to beat their goal, which we were very, very proud of them. And this year, the goal is $310,000.
That's amazing. And are we on track so far for that goal?
Yes, they are. Compared to last year, they're right on track. And I know that everything will come together just like it always does, and they'll be good to go.
And to raise that amount of money, they're not only just doing events, obviously the night of Relay for Life, but small events throughout the entire community all year round.